Well, hey, Gundam Maniacs, welcome to another episode of Gundam Explained. This is going to be my top 5 favorite robot spirits that came out in 2024, so let's jump in. First, we have from some of the surprise releases of robot spirits that I did not expect ever, and that is the Blue Destiny. This is the Unit 3. We did get, Blue Destiny Unit 1, Unit 2, but 3 is like the ultimate form of like a ground Gundam, or what we like of Gundam, right? I mean, I think people that are really into Universal Century Gundam would agree that this is just a sick look. And so I'm really just talking about the look here. This is for anime, so it looks really good. But as an action figure, as robot spirits, you're getting some of the best in terms of articulation, just, how far up you can get the elbow. I mean, really any robot spirits that's being released at this point has amazing articulation. But what's just cool about this is the accessories, especially the cool looking backpack, the way you can have the different guns set up on the figure. I kind of like that. Again, it brings me back to the G.I. Joes of the 80s and 90s where you can like plug in all their stuff. But it just looks really good. It has that color separation. It has the decals going on. This is rivaling my the Gunpla that I built and detailed to look like this. So check out that review if you haven't, because I do a comparison. Did I say in no particular order? Because it's really no particular order, except for number 1. Actually, it's going to be number 0. I'm going to have a surprise at the end that would be number 1, but it's not, and I'll get to that. So we'll just say this is number 4 for now. This is that guinea pig GM. Yeah, GM Command guinea pig team for anime. This is also from that Blue Destiny line. I'm a fan of those Federation UC suits, and this is, a GM suit. I love the way this looks. Kind of look at that articulation that it's got going on, where it's very interesting with the engineering, where you can see they've built it to be able to give articulation. I love that forward right there, but then also I love the gummies here, right? These thruster effect parts, always love having them. Again, what makes this an awesome robot spirits, not only is it just this suit that we get, but how it's holding all the weapons. I've got, a gun here, holding the beam saber. I'm not usually a fan of, the beam sabers being held in the back here, but it is anime accurate. But no, even how nice that helmet looks, even looking through the visor, for a robot spirits, this is definitely awesome. All right, this is a big deal right here. For me personally, this is from Zeta. This is the Heac. When I got into Gundam and got into Zeta, I was like, okay, I need a Heac. But the model kits didn't look that great, and at that time too, I was already buying Robot Spirits, the Ver anime of the original show, so I saw what was possible. And they came out with this one, and boy, is this just awesome. Again, it's fully decked out. We've got a shield here. We've got a shield here. It's got the missile pods here, holding a gun, holding a beam saber, and then all the articulation that you would need for this thing. The color separation, look at the colors. Like, look at how they have that nice, like, Gundam gray, inner frame there. We have the yellow for the piping. The red here. Again, it's fun. When you have a model kit, you can customize it and detail it yourself. But when they produce a high-end action figure that has just the perfect look, I just love it and need it. And again, effect parts. Love the way the beam sabers look on these robot spirits. Okay, here's one that just came out. I haven't even done the review video yet of it, and I will soon. This is the Earth Federation GM2 from Zeta. So yeah, a lot of cool Zeta that came out this year. Again, it's like, is it my favorite? I think I say everything is my favorite, but I love Zeta. I love this. There wasn't too much in terms of accessories, but I just like all the detail, and look at the back, with that little detail in there, whatever that is. Just little interesting engineering bits like we've seen on legs where they have some, where is it? It's on, yeah, there we go. On this part of the thigh, or upper, behind the knee, basically how it kind of, goes in, so it allows you to get this sort of articulation. They're continuing to go down that path while giving this just an excellent look. The proportions on this are amazing. I mean, just look at this. I cannot wait to do a full-on review. You know, another cool thing about the GM2, just in terms of its look, is it really just calls back to the original Mobile Suit Gundam design in general, you know, but it just modernizes it just enough by the time they get to Zeta, where it fits in as a badass grunt suit that's part of the Federation that's going out to battle. And again, nice little touch with the visor and kind of seeing the workings behind the visor. We've got the paint on the Vulcans. Everything about this is awesome. Expect a full review of this soon. Okay, and here's one of my number ones. There's going to be another number one, but it's also a big fail. We'll get to that here in a second. But this is the Mark II, the AU. You know, I love this look. Just in general, I love this design. Again, you know, this year with the Zeta Robot Spirits, they're just releasing bangers because, again, when I got into Gundam, got into Zeta, I thought the design of the Mark II was a brilliant evolution for a series that got the second season with a higher budget. What kind of designs are they gonna do? Really modernizing the look of the original Gundam. This is that next step. We've got the little Vulcan head attachment there, rocket launcher right here. You know, a bunch of different things with like hard points on it. Having the ammo attached to the side here, having the gun attached on the other side, and then those thrusters going all out there. I mean, this thing looks like a piece of art, like it's coming straight out of the anime. You know, I have it on a stand, on a shelf over there on my Zeta shelf. This thing is my favorite. It is one of my favorite mobile suits, and the representation of it in Robot Spirits form is just incredible. And you know, it's something I don't think we get much, and you let me know if I'm wrong, but getting the head design to look like this, like a Mark II, it has kind of the longer face going on, and I don't think that's always represented well, even in Gunpla form, but they really pulled it off here. And I mean, look, everything about this, it's high-end action figure, but also the kind of action figure I would have liked as a kid, because it has all the accessories, all the attachments. This is awesome. All right, we're gonna go to what would be my number one, but is more of a fail. And you guys might be surprised, but it is this Double Zeta prototype. I love the look of this. Let's just zoom in, actually. Let's get a look at the shape of that head, you know, with the colors, the real type markings. When it comes to looks, this is the number one. I mean, it is a metal Robot Spirits and not full-on Robot Spirits, but I guess it is full-on metal Robot Spirits. It's metal. And why is this not really the number one spot? Well, I've noticed with these cost signature metal Robot Spirits, there's usually some issues. One, none of the effect parts work. What effect parts that come with Robot Spirits do not work with this line. Also, there's no beam saber effect parts. This is just this, and it comes with some hands. Now, it does transform, and the transforming is cool, so that's its gimmick. But even holding the gun, the hand that it comes with, and I didn't realize this during the review, it wasn't until later, messing around with it more, playing with it. The hand is not well equipped to hold this rifle. If you have it in a downward like this for too long, it will slowly come out of the hand because the hand grip is not, it's almost like it's not designed for it, but it's just designed close enough for it. No effect parts. The hands don't work that great. You know what? This just takes away the fun that you have with the others, but it is metal. It has sort of that matte feeling, that finish on it. And to be honest, this design is just amazing. But it makes me think, would I like a Robot Spirits ver-anime? Well, would there really be a ver-anime variation of this instead of metal? Could I get a Robot Spirits version where it would maybe not be as heavy, but have use for the effect parts? And would I like that better? I don't know. This does have a bit of fragility to it. You have to be careful. It does transform. It does come apart. Although I don't find it coming apart often when I'm messing with it. It's just one of those things where this is awesome visually. This is a piece to have up on my shelf. But to play with it, it's a little harder to do. It doesn't have the effect parts, which is really disappointing. And I'm disappointed in the hands that they've gone with on this. So this would be my number one if it had the Robot Spirits ver-anime gimmicks going on, but because of that, I won't even count it. And just because of the way it looks, this is why I'm keeping it up there in my top. All right, so out of those, what is some of your favorites, and have you picked them up? Are there others that have come out this year that I didn't get, probably mostly seed stuff, that you like that are in your top 5? I'm curious what other top 5s are, so get an idea of some good ones I could pick up, because sometimes you might look at a Robot Spirits and be like, well, I don't really care for that mobile suit, but then when you get it, and you see all the features it has, then it's like, wait a minute, this is awesome. I mean, I'm getting that same feeling with my mobile suit ensemble, Mighty Strike Freedom, and the Master Grade SD Clear. Other videos of those will be coming shortly. Anyway, all, thanks for watching. Thanks for all the supporters that make this possible. Shout out to the sponsor of this video, Art Rovo Gundam. Check the link in the description. Shop there. Also, check the links for our Discord. We have a lot of fun there. But until next time, be cool.